What's up, guys? I'm the East Coaster fan. I'm here with Michael, aka Blue Diamond Coasters. We're here at Six Flags Great Adventure. It's my first time this year going to this park, and it's my first ever coaster power hours. So I'm really excited to get to this park and pretty much experience ERT in May. So let's head on in. Now, since I'm filming this a little bit after opening day, all the new changes have been already reported. But I just want to point out that this new entrance area is amazing. So much better than the tents that used to exist over there. I'd assume that they'd hand out the wristbands once you enter the park, but no, you have to go over here to guest relations, and they give you a band that's pretty reminiscent of the ones they give you at Thrillathon. So put this on and I'll meet up with a few friends that we've already met. Of course, we're heading to El Toro for our first coaster of the day. I haven't been on this since Fright Fest of 2020. It has been a real long time. In fact, here's a compilation of all the times I missed it last year. There's one guy, but yeah, Toro's definitely not open. Unfortunately, I have not ridden El Toro this year. Even when I went with my friends, we just never got to ride it, which is a shame. So I think I'm gonna go the year without riding El Toro. As part of our tradition this year, when we get to El Toro, we must mourn because it is not open. And of course, there's a fitting "That's all, folks" sign right in front of El Toro, which had a pretty bad season this year ever since its accident. And I know it'll be opening up greater than ever next season. So yeah, right now we're back. Ooh, it looks like they're letting people in line, which is awesome. Finally gonna get to relive this intimate masterpiece. We just got off of El Toro. We got a whopping 10 rides in the span of 1 hour, and that was even with one train operations on the Kia train, the train I'm not a big fan of. But regardless, it was great to get back on El Toro. It's running really good. There are a few rough patches, primarily on the downward spiral, and one of the back turns, there's definitely a noticeable pothole
where you can really feel the whole trains go.
Especially in the back, you could kind of see like all the cars like bounce even a little bit. But that was a ton of fun.
Like a large amount of time where they were redoing the ride and they could fix that problem.
But when is a time like that ever going to come around? Funny enough, being in this area reminds me of the time last year, a little over a year ago, when we saw El Toro testing that one day. It never opened, obviously, but still a funny memory I have.
There you go.
Yay! Woo! It's gonna come back, but look at the crowd that's here. Welcome to our spring preview of Medusa. What's Medusa, you say? Well, it's the transformation of Bizarro. So they repainted pretty much the entire ride. They're still working on it, as you can see. I think they're trying to make this all white or possibly put something new on. Not too sure. But yeah, we're gonna give this a ride. I'm sure the ride experience is pretty much gonna be exactly the same, but I'm curious to see if they've done anything else. And I'll let you know all that when I'm done riding. this is what it looks like right now when two people are trying to get content.
Content, baby.
Well, this is getting weird.
I can't wait to see when Medusa is all finished with its world-class transformation, even though it's just changing colors. But regardless, Medusa was good. Same old Bizarre ride as normal. I did get a little headbang on the Cobra roll, but that's about it. Also, they had the mist and fire running, which is always nice to see. We're by the iconic shot of Great Adventure right now, and King Ka is completely dissolved in the fog. You can't even see it at all. It's a shame. I think it's going to be closed all night, so no King Ka fog rides tonight. But definitely begin back on that, as well as Zumanjaro later in the season. I wanted to try Fat Burger, which was the new restaurant, and I saw beforehand it was on the dining plan. However, it is no longer on the dining plan. The symbols are gone. That's a shame. Since I couldn't do Fat Burger, I decided to go inside the newly remodeled Granny's. Looks really good, by the way. And yeah, just got chicken tenders and fries. You actually did get the Fat Burger.
Yeah, because I'm not on the dining plan, so I don't care if I have to pay for it. And it's pretty good. No Costa Quesadilla, but pretty good.
Agree. Done with our meal, we're gonna head on Nitro now. JD went down, but it's testing again, so hopefully that should open soon. But I just want to show you this. Look at that. It's like going directly into the fog. This is probably gonna be one of the foggiest rides, probably is the foggiest ride I've ever had on any coaster. So let's go on this and see how it is. We just did Nitro at night in the fog. Those were the best Nitro rides I've ever had in my life. That was an amazing experience. Going out, you could see nothing. Even going into the Hammerhead, it was like completely blocked out. And we did the front row, back row, both were incredible. That is definitely one of the highlights of today by far.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, yeah, like you said, those were insane. Probably some of the best rides I ever gotten on Nitro.
There it goes now.
I wish I was able to have my camera out on the ride just so I could turn around. Because as you're going up the lift hill tonight and you turn around, you can't see the park.
Yeah.
All you can see are the lights. That's it.
It's incredible. I also want to give a quick shout out to the operations team at Nitro.
Yeah, right.
Now, I will admit there aren't that many people here, but they were sending it like crazy. They're running 3 trains, and just as it dropped, the next train would go on the lift. It reminded me of the 2019 Nitro team, which I still contend is the best operations I've ever seen for a roller coaster non-Disney. And that was on par. If they could keep up with that the rest of the season,
I mean, when I was here,
it's gonna be
April,
amazing.
I don't think it was like that, but also there's not a whole lot of people here. But
yeah.
still,
But anyway,
keep it up Nitro curve. If you can get
yeah.
to that level of ops in the summer when it's busy, that'd be great.
Yeah. So we're heading towards Jersey Devil now. Best time to ride it's at night. We're gonna see how it holds in the fog. We're kind of being cheap right now. I'm waiting here with the stuff, and Michael is on right now. I think you can actually see him right there. But yeah, we're just doing this to avoid paying for a walker because we don't want to pay. Michael has persuaded the ride ops to get the front row. Just got off of our rides on Jersey Devil in the fog. I just thought this ride was okay, to be honest. It might be due to there not being enough people in the train just to like fully load it. I don't know. It just was missing something, and I'm not exactly sure why. It has some of the same problems that I noticed last season. So curious why they're still there, or it might be an issue with the ride itself. I'm not sure. I sat towards the middle, and yeah, it's about average. But I think it's definitely one of the weaker rides that we've done today. But not out of the way, we're gonna head back to El Toro to finish out the night. So we were gonna head to El Toro, but we actually noticed that due to the fog, the fire effect on Medusa is insane. You can see it like a giant fireball. So we're gonna head over there to see how close we can get and how amazing it looks. Also, while walking towards Bizarro, we unexpectedly ran into El Toro Ryan.
Aside.
So that moment can actually be captured on your channel because it was a complete surprise while we were filming.
I was filming about to talk about how I saw an explosion over by Medusa. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, out of the corner of my eye, I see Uncle Nate, who I saw earlier today about El Toro.
Yeah, he was
and I just
riding
see a guy,
earlier.
I like look over to his people next to him, like, wait a minute, it's him. It's
Yeah,
the
not
Zone guy.
Not only he was here, but El Toro Wifey was there as well, and they had the whole gang. I'm not sure if they were filming Coaster Idiots per se, but Brian said this was his first trip here of the season and his first rides in El Toro for the season. In fact, he noticed the exact same problem that we did, where there's the pothole on the turnaround. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, we're just gonna head towards Bizarro. That fireball shot was amazing. I think that's now one of my all-time favorite shots that I've done for this channel. But we're back in Plaza del Carnaval now. We have an hour. We're gonna spend the rest of our time now at El Toro. Oh my God, we just finished an incredible session on El Toro. Ended off the day with 22 El Toro rides. That is a record not only for El Toro, but just marathons in general. My previous record was Boulder Dash last year, and yeah, Coaster Power Hours just let me do so many more. And you could just see the amount of people here is insane. One of the people we met at El Toro is this guy right here. This is Storm Runner Sam.
Hello.
He is a big fan of Storm Runner. And what do you think of the session tonight?
Oh my gosh, spectacular.
It was insane.
55 rides on
Yeah,
Toro
this dude's
today.
crazy. 55 in one day.
And I'm coming back tomorrow to ride even more.
We have a crazy crowd. Oh my goodness.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Thank you, Sean. Yeah, look at this. The amount of people here. He's finishing up his video. But we're going to be walking out. Again, this energy is insane. It's just like a Ace event. And that's our day at Six Flags Great Adventure for Power Hours. First time being here and I absolutely loved it. It is an amazing event and I really want to get to more. Unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be any more Power Hours for me in May, but I'm going to try to get back to this park as soon as possible. what do you think of the event today?
I mean, this was definitely, I think, better than the one event I went to last year because it was just pretty much just nighttime ERT and the park is dead, so it's just great.
Yeah, not only was it nighttime ERT, I know we were a little bit like worried about the weather today, especially driving here. But I think the weather really played into like how great the event was because it was super foggy. You couldn't see anything. It was amazing. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a like. If you really liked it, make sure to subscribe. For more content and trip announcements, please make sure to follow me on Instagram at East Coaster Fan. And then you
Follow me at Blue Diamond Coasters on both Instagram and TikTok.
And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.